I got a new haircut. Do you like it? I mean, I think it's okay. At least for now. My hair's starting to get back to how it was before. And I think I'll make a video about it. About how I'm trying to regrow my hair after this whole cancer debacle. Oh, but before I start this video, also I want to thank the new subscribers to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and taking a chance on me and seeing where I go from here. I'm really happy that you're joining me, and if anything, you're joining us now. We're up to 158 subscribers. I know, which is still a little bit, but bear with me, I'll get there. But again, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you're new watching this video, subscribe. It won't hurt one bit. I promise you, you won't regret it. Hello, my name is Abe, you can call me Abe. And today is another Monday, and to be more specifically, the Monday after the whole Pepsi debacle. I'm sure you can tell already from the title of this video, but this is something I want to talk about for this week's video. But next week I'll do something more fun and light and not so preachy or dramatic. So I wanted to instill a new kind of segment called All This Drama, or All The Drama, or All That Drama. I don't know, something about like all the drama. Now, I know, don't get it in your head, this is not a drama channel. Now, I know there are drama channels out there, and if you don't know, there are drama channels out there. There are drama channels about politics, drama channels about just like the world, and specifically drama channels about YouTubers. They just like find out all the dirt about YouTubers and just like kind of like paparazzi in a way. But this is not it. I am not going to talk about drama. This is only about this because I think this issue is very important, as well as how it blew up and then like everybody was just kind of confused on the whole situation. But now that we had some time to cool off and kind of think about it, I want to talk about it a little bit more, just like tiny bit. But as well as some of the sub issues that this has me questioning, and I really just want to get the questions out there and kind of like start the conversation because I don't know all the answers, and I honestly don't see anybody else talking about this except for PewDiePie, which is someone that I will bring up later on. Now, the Pepsi commercial, it was taken down because a lot of people were upset, and like they have a right to be upset, but as well as like it got blown out of proportion, but it didn't really. There are people that say that it's over dramatic and it's getting out of proportion, but I want to talk about that just for 1 second. So Pepsi came out with the statement that they didn't really hit the mark, or they missed the mark on conveying unity, peace, and understanding. If anything, they seemed a little insensitive about the whole thing. There are a lot of people involved when it comes to creating a commercial, and who knows what actually happened, but I think that all the people that were involved have never really had to struggle or have been in marches or have had to fight for their equal rights to be living just in this country. So it didn't feel authentic to anybody that was watching this because of that, because I think that nobody who was involved really knew what it felt like to be in a march, to be fighting for your right. And I'm not defending Kendall Jenner in any way, but they used Kendall Jenner, not that they used, but they brought in Kendall Jenner, which is someone who hasn't have a record of standing up for rights, for any rights, for women's rights. She didn't even attend the women's march, which a bunch of other celebrities did. They could have gotten any other celebrity that has gone to marches, and it might have made the commercial better, I don't know. But as well, we're giving too much credit to Kendall Jenner, knowing that she would actually know what the hell is going on with any of this. I'm not defending her, but as well, I'm not blaming her because we are giving her too much credit. She doesn't exactly know what the hell is going on. She grew up in this Kardashian household, and she is just living in her own world. And does she really know the issues? Does she really know the message that they were trying to even give? And also, I think that's one of the things Pepsi missed, is getting the right spokesperson. Someone who has been through it, someone who can convey the struggle and the fight and the fact that this is something important. But enough about that. The real thing that I want to talk about is not too long ago, Pepsi and a bunch of other companies pulled their ads from YouTube. The main thing from this pull is that they saw that some of the advertisers' ads or commercials were being played at the beginning of videos that were racist or targeted racism. And I applaud those companies for speaking out and saying that these ads shouldn't be in those videos, but YouTube does have a strict policy on that and how they demonetize, and no videos can make money off of videos that convey any of that. And YouTube has been struggling. YouTube has been like not on the ball with which videos should be monetized and which should not. We had that whole LGBTQ debacle, which was not right, as well as they're getting there. They're trying. And I'm not defending YouTube either, because oh god, there's just too much things to defend or not defend. But they pulled out all the ads from the millions of videos that there are out there, just like people like me just being silly on the internet, or people that actually give you the real news out there. They're just pulling ads left and right because of that. And now Pepsi is creating their own commercial, not being family friendly, which is one of the things that they said, that they pull their ads because YouTube is not family friendly, or some of the videos are not family friendly. They go ahead and make a commercial that is not family friendly, and it backfires on them. They wanted to make an organic video that would get views, but how can you pull ads from YouTube and then go ahead and create something like this? It's just, your message is all, it's all kind of mixed and jumbled up, and I don't understand what you're trying to do, or I don't understand what companies are trying to do at this moment. And so it brings me to PewDiePie's thought. When he made a video this past Saturday talking about YouTube and their AdSense, and how it's more convenient for companies to have ads on YouTube because they don't have to pay the ad if people don't watch the ad, but you have to pay the ad if people watch, even if people don't watch the ad on TV. And so he said this: the way the media likes to portray things, and in this case the march, is no longer a reflection of reality. Which got me thinking about this whole video. I wasn't gonna make it at all, but the way, but he said this quote, and it really got me. Now, this can mean different things to a lot of people. Now, what this means to me is that the media can't control the thoughts of the consumer anymore. We're very in a space now where things seem corrupt, and we know about them, and we want to do something about it. So in this case, Pepsi kind of tried to use the fact that we're fighting for our rights, and we're trying to just live all in peace and harmony. They're trying to use that as a selling point. They're trying to use all that just to sell a product. And that's what ads do, and we understand that. We understand that ads sell product. But when you use something like a march or a human rights, and it doesn't come authentically, and it just comes as you're trying to sell a product, that is when you go wrong. And a lot of commercials are already trying to do that. Women's rights, equal pay. People have been like pushing this agenda on their ads to sell their product, and I think people have been letting it slide by, but like people can't do that anymore, and I support that because they are making it seem as if it's no big deal. They're taking something like marching for our right and making it seem like it's nothing, like we can share a Pepsi about it, and it's that simple. They're trying to make it normal. The fact that we are fighting and that we're marching and that it's something that you can just do. It's something that is just done. And no, it's not something that is just done. It is something that we are forced to do because we are just trying to have our own right. No one wants to have these marches in the sense that, yes, we are doing it because we're fighting for are just basic human needs, but we are forced to because we are given the shitty hand. Pepsi is making it seem as it's not as bad as it truly is, and it's worse than people think. People have died fighting for these rights that they believe in, that they want, and that so others can live a normal life just like everybody wants. I don't understand. Everybody wants to live in peace, but there are some out there that want to make it so hard for everyone. And the media is one of those things that is making it hard to live. The media is so easily controlled by money, and everything is about money. And on YouTube, it's very hard to control people. And you can't really see what the creators are gonna make or what they're gonna say unless they are being paid or influenced by the media. Many, if not all, YouTube creators or YouTube personalities are not like strictly paid from one media outlet to say what they want their YouTuber to say. They are sponsored by products and they put out the product, but they are not sponsored to say such serious political things. But anyway, this is a way longer tangent than I expected it to be. I don't know, I'm just really passionate, and I hope that you are too, that you are passionate about human rights and human decency, and even if you're not, that you know that this isn't something that is the norm, that marches happen all the time, that people lose their lives all the time. This isn't normal. At least it shouldn't be normal. We shouldn't make this a comfortable thing to be with. And that is where Pepsi messed up. They just were trying to make something as serious as protesting for rights, protesting for lives. They were trying to make it as if it was no big deal. They said they wanted to create a commercial that was peace, unity, and understanding, but that's not what's happening. The majority wants there to be peace and unity and understanding, but it's a struggle and it's a fight that we all have to fight, at least the ones that want it. You are not forced to do anything that you don't want. But if you want like a better place for yourself, then you do something about it. And people are doing something about it. They are just trying to control another medium of media that they can't. YouTube is so complicated. I mean, I just made this video and I uploaded to YouTube, and some people are going to watch it. Not a lot of people. And the media can't control every little thing that people are going to say on YouTube. And so they pulled their ads. And it's because we're not narrating the story that they want to be told. We're narrating the story that is happening. And in a sense, that's what PewDiePie said. That's exactly what he said. What it is that they're trying to put their own spin of what is happening, getting to the masses and telling them that it's not as bad as they say, which is lovely to live in a world like that, but that's not the world that we live in. As serious as human rights and marching and people fighting for what they deserve, to minimize that is just not okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. This got a lot more deep and a lot more intense than I had planned to. Actually, I guarantee you that none of my videos are this serious, and this might actually not be an installment. I mean, might be just a one-time thing. This is too serious and this is too much. This is not a channel where you get your news. Don't subscribe if you want to get your news or you want to hear a preach or anything. This is not where you come for that. This is a channel of just plain entertainment where I make fun of things and where I do silly stuff. So subscribe to that if you want that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. I promise you that it's not this serious all the time. I promise you that I don't do stuff like this. Oh. I'm gonna take that as a sign and stop. Ooh, okay. Bye.